Welcome everyone to an exciting show match, a best of 7, play all 7, between Bruh and Margougou. These two high-ranked players graciously agreed to do this little play all 7 on the Rome at War mod, so we can get some exciting pro-level games in the mod and see how they play out. First game we have here is on Arabia. We have Margougou in the blue as the Egyptians, and Bruh in the green as the Dacians. So this matchup, I think it could definitely go either way. Dacians could have the lead if they choose to go for infantry versus Egyptians going eagles. They have that possibility. The Dacians are an infantry and defensive civ. They get the free gold mining upgrades, they get extra gold and food each age. Swordsmen's upgrades are free and their buildings cost minus 15% stone. So they can do towers if they want. They could do a man-at-arms tower rush very well. Versus the Egyptians, which are a very strong eco-civ, and okay, yeah, that icon's messed up for some reason. But they are an infantry and pre-civ. Transport ships doesn't matter. Farms cost 30% less. Priests are cheaper as well. Relics visible on the map. Chariot archers move 20% faster, and their stone miners work 10% faster. They actually got a nerf. They used to carry more resources similar to Aztecs, but I think after this game they got changed, or maybe it was before this game. I actually don't know. I'm a little late casting in these first few games, but regardless, they're very strong. They got some good eco bonuses, and they have a good variety of military. They can do an archer rush if they choose. They get a camel archer, but no further upgrades from it. And they get chariot archer, but no elite. And they get full upgrades besides husbandry, but their chariot archers move faster, so they get a little better double free husbandry. For those, they get camels, they get a scout cav, but they do start with an eagle instead. But more infantry, you can do monks as well. You can do a little bit of siege. Dacians have full siege upgrades, so I think theirs is a little better, but we'll see how they decide to play out. Margougou going 4 on wood at the start. He's pushing in his deer now, and his front base is very open. He can secure that gold with these. Like, this is a nice little area here. He walls up towards his TC, secures this, walls back to the back of the map, and he'll have a good solid base here, but he chose to go for that wood line first. We'll see how that plays out. His stone's in the back as well, versus Bruh, who has very forward main gold. Main stone is back there, and then his other gold is pretty far away. But he can easily get some walls down up here and secure that wood line. Not too bad. His berries are in the back. So maps are okay for both. Pretty open in the front. I suppose that's pretty standard now on Arabia. They change it every few months. I feel like switch a few things around. But open front, I seem to see a lot. We have Margougou not clicking up yet, of course, but he's getting his barracks down.
Yes.
So we'll see if he does a little French drush. Looks like they had a pause go. And Bruh, as Dacians, is doing a little drush as well, maybe. Both at 17 pop. Bruh is going to click up at 19. Margougou will be up a little later, I suppose. He's already getting his militia out. Let's see what he sees. That's Bruh. Whoops. Why is it not, because I'm a scrub. There we go. Okay, I was confused for a second. So he does not know where Bruh is, but he can assume based off the relic position, and he gets it right away. Whereas Bruh, this is what I was trying to do earlier. Bruh does not know where Margougou is. Probably sees the eagle now, and he will be doing a long circle around to find the base, which is unfortunate for his little drush. He's only just now getting a militia out. He will have to go defensive with him. But luckily for him, once he hits early antiquity, he will get the upgrade right away. Whereas Margougou's still hasn't even clicked up yet. and he is probably not planning on upgrading these. And he gets the hit right away. He's going to fight back, and let's see, Margougou will get a Vil kill. He's going to get out of there, and he will get another one. Yep. Eagle gets out of there. Bruh's not able to fight with all the Vils, and he gets this trapped in. But 2 kills with those militia, very nice start for him. Bruh was not able to micro and get the other militia over to help out. So he's going to be doing 2 militia men-at-arms rush, I suppose. And that's just going to be annoying for him, but not really do anything. He did lose 2 Vils, though, at the start. That is hard for him versus Margougou, who is up at 21 Vils, and he has a scout still, as well as the militia. But Bruh's getting a little annoying over here with the scout, and his militia are upgraded now, and they're about to get over here. He's doing very well. Both Vils at half health now, and he's prevented the small walls. Yep, Margougou's going to have to get away from that gold. That was very well played. And Bruh still has... Yep, he lost 1. Margougou still has 5 on berries. He's going to get little small walls down, except for that. That's annoying. Ooh, he does barely gets that. It's hard to click with that hill and everything. Margougou's bringing his scout back. Bruh's getting an archery range down. Margougou still trying to secure this gold. He has plenty of food and wood, but he did not get on gold as quick as he wanted. Let's get those Vils back to working. There he goes. So Bruh can transition into archers, which Dacians can do just fine. They don't get anything like specifically for it, but it's not too bad. They can go crossbow or improved bowman in Castle Age, but afterwards you probably don't want to be using archers. You'd rather go siege with them. Or gets a spear out for the scout, I suppose, but it's already low on health. And he doesn't know what Bruh's transitioning into yet, so he's still just trying to get his archer range down. The gold he can secure now with that. Bruh gets out of there, saves his scout for now. And he is just now getting his first archer, so he's been pretty delayed. And I'd say for both of them, I mean, it's just a little rough, just because they're unfamiliar with the way the civs play. But otherwise, pretty solid. Margougou has plenty of food. He will transition into farms soon while getting archers out. Kill those militia, or what would they be? Short swordsmen. Man-at-arms, technically, right away. And Bruh got rid of those militia. He will get a blacksmith up. Keep going into archers. He's still annoying with these guys. If that eagle gets in there, he will get killed. We'll see if Bruh micros that or not. Yep. And just gets it. Very nice. That was well played by him. Those guys were going to die anyways to the archers, so made a little bit of use of them. Bruh will transition into farms, but Egyptians have the 30% cheaper one, so it's a lot easier for him. Margougou may have taken that into account when he only has 8 on wood, and is also trying to do archers. He gets his blacksmith up, and they will get fletching at the same time, pretty much. Very nice. But fight's going on here. Bruh loses his scout. Margougou is losing his archers, though, and with that, the initiative of going forward. Bruh's going to push forward with those 3 archers and keep these pumping. Margougou will have to defend. 6 Vils in queue. Not too bad. I don't know if he got his eco upgrades though. It's something that's easy to miss when you're not using Capture Age. A little micro action here. So there's nothing different in Rome at War with the archers. They just have different skins. They're called different things. Thumb ring is called marksmanship. It's just to make it a little more, what's the term? Historically accurate for the time. This is the whole mod takes place in like the 1,000 years of 500 BC to 500 AD, You can maybe squish that down a little bit to less of a window, but maybe thumb rings weren't invented back then, I don't know. We'll see. Actually, yeah, we can use this to see if they have it. I forgot this is a thing. So, Margougou does have wood upgrade. Did not get horse collar yet. Bruh is in the same position as well. And he's getting a market now. Let's see. He will be able to click up soon. Very nice. And he's just going to defend with his archers for now because he has that advantage. Margougou making some eagles. Interesting. So that'll cut off his gold a little bit, but he'll be close with wood, or close with food soon. He has both have very good eco set up. They know what they're doing. See a little fight going on here. Margougou will definitely lose these despite having the skirms. Or not. Micro. Skirms are doing some damage. Bro lost 3 archers there. Margougou's going eagle skirm. Interesting. He will be clicking up soon, and Bruh is already a quarter way there. Getting a stable down. So Margougou will be able to see that as Bruh loses his archers. So we will see what Margougou will see what Bruh's transitioning into. We'll see how he plays it. But Egyptians are a lot of fun. Being able to play eagle, and then as well as having a stable. It's the same with Nubians. You just have so much flexibility there, even if you're not necessarily a cav civ. Egyptians can do camels to help against cavalry, but they also have the cheaper monks, which you'd probably go into more likely. And you don't have to get any upgrades for them compared to cav. Bro doesn't see. I guess he does. He's just having them, those vills in there for support. No cavalry for him yet. He'll probably just go straight into knights. Margougou getting another archery range down. So he could be going full archers or getting chariot archers out, which only a couple civs have, and there's no elite upgrade for them yet unless we make a skin for it. But it could be a good option. A couple knights coming out, cavalrymen. Those will clean up the skirms and eagles easy. And Bruh is getting bodkin as well, and improved bowman. So let's see. Yep. No armor on his cav yet. Does that say that he has a cav? No. Okay. It was just, I'm not familiar using this one. But yeah. Doesn't have any scouts. There's no reason for him to get light cav. He has the knights out. He may or may not get armor for him. Margougou going for a tower. He's going to try to defend right here. He has plenty of military. Once more knights come in, it'll be harder for him. These archers did get the armor, and they, of course, have fletching. Let's see what Margougou goes for. He has plenty of res. Lots of food already. Such a small amount of farms. He did transition off farms, it looks like.
Logan?
He's gonna get towers. Elite skirm, okay. It's not gonna help with the knights, though. Bruh's getting his first armor. No bloodlines yet for him. So, in Castle Age, now we get to the nitty-gritty for these civs. We see Dacians can go Cult of Zalmoxis, non-siege land units, return 40% of their cost when killed, or Sarmatian Cataphracts. Cavs deal 33% damage as trample. Not too bad. Egyptians, and he's getting another archery range down and a stable. Kopis, Medjay warriors and swordsmen. Medjay are the unique unit. Get +2 attack. Marianu, chariots +6 attack. That would be the standard chariots, the cav unit from the stable, not chariot archers. That would be way too strong, of course. He's getting camel archer out. Interesting. And that's obviously that's an option. You can do that in Castle Age, no problem. And camel archer See, 7 attack, 55 health versus the standard Cav Archer, but they're more expensive. Chariot Archer, 70 HP, 6 attack, and 1 melee armor. So they get way more HP, but they get same attack as a Cav Archer, but again they're more expensive than a regular Cav Archer, which Egyptians do not get. We have a big fight here. Bro will lose these Cavmen, but he's managed to kill a good bit. Margougou can't micro down the Cav as well, so he's just bringing them over to the tower. Ah, he's getting a little trapped. He's got the Chariot Archers out now. Very nice. He has 3 TCs now. So bro will keep booming, and he's getting more on stone. Margougou still 1 TC. He's going for the military. He has plenty of these Chariot Archers out now. Very good build by him. Lots of bills on wood. These bad boys are 60-55 versus the 40-60, 50-70. So you just got varying stats, varying costs, 3 different forms of mounted archer in Rome at War that are not unique units per se. These bad boys are doing good against the knights though. I don't know if Bruh got the second armor. He did not. These guys have a lot of HP, and they can also get bloodlines, and he does not need to get husbandry for them. Let's see what Bruh does. He's getting the archer armor. Just booming for now, though. It seems he lost all his military. He's getting a couple archers out, which are crossbowmen, improved bowmen. Same thing as crossbows in the base game. Crossbowmen in Rome at War are the hand cannons, because of course there's no gunpowder back then, besides maybe in China. Oops. I just clicked something. Okay. Something just got flipped. Okay. I don't know how that just happened, but now if I have Fog of War checked, it gets rid of it. Anyways. Ooh, get the trap here. Bro dropped the market down, but these Chariot Archers have so much HP, they'll be tanking some hits for a while. And he does have both armors on him. He's gonna kill a lot of bills with these. Keeps bringing more in. Bruh is trying to defend. He's getting some elite scrim of his own. He's lost a lot of bills though. He will keep losing them. These guys are not gonna do much until he gets a big ass. Trying to run away, maybe. Well, yeah, he couldn't do anything with these guys here. So say should have stayed at the TC, but not much wood there. Bro's getting hit hard. These Chariot Archers are mean. He's skirmed, yeah, he's getting a little trap going here. The skirm should do fine against him. Well played. Made the best of that position he was in, but Margougou has a big mass coming. Couple forward vills, might get a siege workshop up. Still 1 TC, only 5 on food, so he's just going hard into the Chariot Archers. Oh, he's got 2 TCs. Still on stone. Obviously he had the tower, he's got another TC, but I don't know if he's planning on doing a castle at any time soon. Bro, I can see that. Let's see. Yeah, he spied that. That's why he's sending the scrims over there. Margougou. It's actually on 3 TCs. Oh, this one right here. He's getting more on food now, so transition a little more eco. He's got the military lead, of course, and 60 tied. They're tied for vills because he killed so many. So well played by him. And with 8 of these Chariot Archers, looks like you can one-shot an elite skirm. Which would be, I guess it'd be the same for a standard Cav Archer. Yeah, 6 attack. I don't know if he has marksmanship though. He has not gotten marksmanship, and he does not have a university for ballistics yet. So if you miss some shots, obviously you're not going to one-shot him. Bro's getting the pressure put on though, and Margougou knows about this wood line, so he could sit those guys over there. but Margougu's still fighting skirms with cav archers, etc., so not the best fight for him. He will be pushing forward though, booming behind this, whereas Bruh is trying to do what he can to hold on. Still making elite skirms, which, I mean, it's not a bad choice here. But with Siege in play, it'll be more difficult for him. He's going to get some cavalrymen to help snipe that. And Margougou may drop a castle soon. There's the University. So, Medjay warrior for Egyptians, it is basically a Jaguar warrior, so it's anti-infantry, not really helpful here. Bruh actually gets the castle down first, not on the hill. It's a little more forward to defend this line, I suppose. Anything that tries to run through here. And another TC. Just wants to try to boom behind this. Yeah, making the military. For Dacians, they have the Falx warrior, which is also an infantry. So if he went that, then Medjay's would be a good choice. And they pierce through armor with 12 base attack for the regular. Not too bad. We'll see if this goes to Imp though. Neither of them are close at all. Margougou get ballistics and bloodline, so he's going to stay with the Chariot Archer, which is a great choice. I mean, Bruh can't do anything about it except go siege. And obviously Scorchers, which he's trying to do. He does not get Bracer later on. I like the Chariot Archer situation we have in Rome of War right now. I think they came from the Return of Rome DLC. Conqueror got the skins from that, and he ran right over that castle. His own lost ranks, that's fine. There's no skin for an elite version, so that's why there is no elite right now. But the two civs that have it, Egyptians and Nubians, get a nice bonus for them. Egyptians, they run faster, double the husbandry. And the Nubians, they actually can have a ton of HP. Which is a very, very strong unit. So they don't necessarily need an elite. Even if you're going Imperial Age, you don't need to get an elite for them. Margougou's starting to hit the town center now, and he is of course dropping the castle on the hill. That's a very rough position for Bruh. This castle will range that gold with that TC, Siege Workshop. Tried to send in the Falx Warriors, but there's just too much here. He's getting pushed back pretty hard. He is booming though, so build difference is not too much. Margougou's howls, but probably not carrying her now because it's going to get the castle up. Yeah. He's booming hard as well, but still not close to Imperial Age. This is where Bruh would want to be an imp, so he can tread that back, but he has no military besides the siege and elite skirmers to help his tread. Margougou has a good line of sight here, but he has not expanded.
Logan?
Besides in what he's already seen. I guess he wanted to send that bill to go get more.
Logan?
Bruh may not see that though. Yeah. He's gonna keep pushing forward though. He will probably try to kill those mangonels, but he doesn't want to risk it. Good micro, great split. You see they can tank some shots for sure. They still have the same base damage, so it'll take a couple hits to kill the mangonels. And he's going hard in villagers and military. Margougou's in a very nice spot.
Logan?
Bruh's getting a little raid in here with the Falx Warriors. Margougou may not even notice that. He'll kill that whole woodline. And Bruh calls it GG. He has enough for another castle, but he won't be able to build that in time. Margougou's in. 90 HP on those Chariot Archers. That was a good game. Very well played by both. I don't really know what Bruh could have done against the Chariot Archers, but he probably just needed a more momentum when he was forward. Walled up at home to stay safe, prevent like any raiding with Chariot Archers and stuff. But for Dacians, it's hard to say versus that kind of play. We'll go on to the next game. Game 2 on Arena. And we got the Fog of War working now. Margougou in the blue is Germani, and Bruh in the green as Scythians. Very nice matchup here. Germani are like predecessors of the Goths, kind of. Except there's we have Goths in Roman War as well, but they have the cheaper infantry through the ages. Palisades, more HP. Lumberjacks work faster, and they can create Dageberg wagons in the town center, which are a mobile resource drop-off unit. So you can send it over to gold, send it to stone, wood, food. You can just have it walk around anywhere, and the vills will drop off on it, but you can't research any ecotechs on it. Scythians are a very interesting choice. They're very strong if you can play them right. The Cav and Cav Archer Civ, the mills were placed with hunting camps. They can produce deer, and the deer are not too expensive. And of course, all deer have 140 HP. The vills gather from them fast, so if you can get a few of those hunting camps surrounding a TC, or like maybe on an open map you would have them around a TC, just like so the vills can run to the TC for protection if they need to. Otherwise, you can have them anywhere. On Arena, you can have them anywhere, and the vills will just gather and drop off at the hunting camp. Just produce a bunch of deer, boom that way. No building required to advance to the next stage. Very nice. And Scout Cav get +1 Pierce armor. Gold miners also work slightly faster. It's not too important though. Germani have a very nice team bonus though. Blacksmith techs cost -40% food. It's always great having them on your team in team games. But in here in the 1v1, also getting the faster lumberjacks is nice. And Margougou is going 5 on wood. Interestingly. Sending the bill out here. I guess he just wants to get his scout over right away, because he's gonna have to pull in that boar with a different bill. We'll see how this plays out though. I think Scythians can do very well. Amazon is a Cav archer they can make in the archery range, and it has a bonus against siege, small bonus against siege and buildings. So it's kind of like a what's it called, Megadai, having that bonus against siege, but not quite as much. And here we see the first Dageberg wagon. Has a little range for vills to drop off. Very beefy with lots of pierce armor, so but it moves super slow. If you want to send that out to tank some fire, though, that's a possibility. That'd be very funny to see. You can't attack with it, of course. Germani, they can do the infantry. They can do siege. They can definitely do Halb siege ram, and that would be difficult for Scythians to stop. But if you get enough Amazons, you'll be doing lots of damage to the siege. And they can, once you get into Imperial Age, if you get all the upgrades, you got machine gun firing Cav archers. You get recurve bow to have extra base damage for their Cav archers, and then Goritos mounted archers fire 50% faster, but they take more bonus damage just as a like a little balancing to it. But fire 50% faster while also getting marksmanship. You just get super fast firing Amazons, or you can go regular Cav archers as well. I think Amazons are a little more expensive. Yep. A lot more expensive actually, 30 resources. And less HP, less damage, but you're trading that for the bonus damage against siege and buildings. And they may actually fire slightly faster, or reload faster. But the funny thing is, I don't know how accurate this is, I haven't tested it much. We're seeing other people test it. But once you get that Goritos, you can micro, obviously, you can shoot, run really fast, but honestly, you'd rather have them, as many of them, sit still as long as possible, not having to move them, because then they just fire. Whereas if you're like trying to hit and run as you're used to, just like in a slow hit, run, you're like having the amount of damage that you could do if you just have them sit there and shoot. So depends on how you play it out, what you're fighting against. You may not want to do that against siege, obviously. but Germani do not have the best siege. Both will be going to Castle Age pretty soon. Very nice builds, where you see Bruh is starting to make the deer. I think we can see the cost here. Let's see. Here we go. 20 food, 10 wood. Very nice. Compared to doing a farm for 60 wood. And I think the way this is set up, how fast they train, you can have 8 vills constantly working at a per hunting camp if you just keep making deer. Have like, I don't know if you can get 8 around one deer. Maybe you can. Looks like Bruh's pushing this into his base though. Works either way. But you can't. I don't think there's a select all mill / select all hunting camp. So you would have to put all your hunting camps on the hotkeys. Margougou, I guess, just having a little fun with the wagon here. Wanted to see how it does. Building some farms over here instead of at his TC. Let's see. Bruh will definitely be up to Castle Age as soon as he clicks. Look at all that food. No farms. Scythians, as a counter to having the hunting camps, they do not get any farm upgrades, I think, which is, yep. That can be pretty annoying. It requires micro, having the deer constantly going. You have to think about constantly producing them. You can queue up a bunch, obviously. But that's what you want to do later on, is get several hunting camps on hotkeys and just remember to produce them. Same with vills. You can make farms as well, but not having horse collar, heavy power, or crop rotation hurts later on. You'll be constantly reseeding them. And let's see, Margougou has a good build as well. He'll get his buildings down soon. He'll be up. Bruh chose to go for a stable. And that's right, he doesn't have to make any other buildings. I always forget that. Same with Khmer. To my detriment. But he will be doing just fine. He had plenty of wood to spare. Didn't have to have as many vills on wood as well. Whereas Margougou is going to be up a good bit later, having to get those buildings down, and he will not have any scouts up compared to
Hey, sir.
But he is getting his own stable and blacksmith down. But what also as a counter to Scythians, Germani chop wood faster so he can have less on wood as well. And he has his wagon over here. That's I'd say this is one of the best uses for the wagon. It does take the spot of a villager when you make it, so that's one thing. But Margougou's ahead in vills just because he's went up slower. But one of the best uses is replacing lumber camps. You don't have to keep making lumber camps. You obviously want to get the wood upgrades from here. And then you just keep moving the wagon along with the wood line as the vills chop. And you see them dropping off there. You don't have to keep making lumber camps for them. And if you wanted to increase the efficiency of a mine anywhere, you can obviously move the wagon around as the gold gets depleted. Let's see. He was housed for something, but he's getting his own scouts and spears out now. Bruh is in Castle Age, has 1 TC down, going for monks right away. Good play. He has 4 scouts of his own. No, none on stone though. We're not going to see any all-in cheesy plays. And no monk clowning that like we saw with Sato as Judeans. They're playing it safe. Very boring boom game. Oh well. They get to play how they want. Let's see. Margougou is trying to go for a sniper here. I don't think he saw... Nope, he hasn't seen that, but Bruh's paying attention. Margougou doesn't know there's a temple down yet, but you can probably assume standard arena play. He only has 1 on gold though. Yeah, he's gonna get down his own temple. Running up his scouts, very smart. No light cab for him though. I did see Margougou was getting his. Bro's gonna keep going for the deer. He's got another hunting camp over here. Very nice. Margougou can probably see all the relics. Yeah, he sees all 5. And it's odd that he doesn't split up to have one covering here. That monk got... Yep. So Bro gets both relics next to his base. I assume that was about to be a conversion. Margougou probably just deleted it. He definitely has the superior armor having these spears and the light cab, but Bro's already managed to get 2 relics. Margougou only has 1 priest out, or will have 1 priest out. But the boom is a little slow here. Margougou now getting on his next TC. Not enough to go for a 3rd yet. Not enough on food. And Bruh is just now on his 3rd. Not producing from all 3 until just now. Margougou needs to run away. Converted here. Bro's playing it very smart. Getting the heals in, so these scouts still have not died. Bro's not sending his priest out. He doesn't want him to get sniped yet. But he has not paid for light cab either. Ooh, gets housed. Scrub. There he goes. He's getting the market though. None on stone, no castle drops. Margougou placing the tactical double TC right next to each other. And he's getting his first relic. Oh, he's just getting his 2nd. He's going to get another priest out, and he should be able to get this. Oh yeah. We'll have the defense here. Yep. I might have said Bra earlier, it's Margougou though. I don't know why he did that. But who am I to say? In Castle Age, we can see recurve bow I talked about earlier from Scythians, and bog iron weapons, which give more base damage to regular cavalry. Maybe just be cabmen. Yeah, cavalry units, but not cav archers. And then Germani. I haven't talked about their text. Cuneus. Comites make nearby infantry attack 20% faster. That's their unique unit that I think has area splash damage. It's infantry. And then that requires 3 infantry nearby the Comite. Batavi Uprising, very strong tech. Champions and auxiliary spearmen can be trained rapidly at a town center. So that's received a couple nerfs. They train slower than they used to, but you would get a castle up. I've played it a few times. It's very hard to play against. It's very all in. You get a castle up, get that tech, and then you start training champions and halbs immediately. You don't have to go to Imperial Age, still have to get their upgrades obviously, but you get champions and halbs in the Castle Age that you're making from the town center. That are also cheaper thanks to their bonus. However, it's very all in because you're doing that. You have to get the castle down, you have to buy the tech, and then you're making that military instead of making villagers.
Hey, sir.
Margougou will lose that priest, that's unfortunate. But he is going forward with the siege. It looks like those priests got smashed by some rocks, they got stoned to death. Germani weren't interested in what they had to say, but Margougou will probably kill us with spears right now. Move him. That's too bad.
Hey, sir.
Let's see. Another priest goes down for Margougou. There's no other relic around here, so I may have just been pushing that forward. But we're going to see some action. Whereas Bra is on 4 TCs. And he's getting Amazons out. Very nice.
What?
Amazons. I don't know if that's the right term. You see very low stats. I don't know if they attack faster or not. Like I said, I'd have to check the website. You get to see their bonus in action against the siege though.
Salam.
Bro gets housed again. Come on. Margougou, 62 vills, still just on 3 TCs. He's got a couple wagons going around. I think I remember watching him on stream. Yeah, he really likes this wagon. He's got it over here too. He probably has his eco upgrades. Yep. He's got the wood running. Yeah. But he really liked the wagon. He thought it was cool. Let's see 4 Amazons here, what they can do. They do have bodkin. How much base damage? It's respectable. But, ooh, he got smacked right there. Little miss micro. And he loses the wall. He did get that kill though. I think it's like 2 or 3 bonus damage, it's nothing crazy, but once you get a good ball of them, it is enough. Margougou getting his other TC there. Just weird placement, but he has the wagons and mining camps, so it doesn't really matter. I'm still just curious about that TC. I must not have noticed when I watched it live, or I watched the recording earlier and then watched it live. Bruh has another squad out, Amazon squad, getting bloodlines and going to Imperial Age. 6 on stone, he may get a castle up for the Tex. Let's see, he's a Scorpion, trying to avoid that. And he's gonna get husbandry as well. Very nice. But Margougou is in. He did break that hole in the wall. These buildings here will protect Bruh for a while then. 3 stables is interesting. You can obviously go knights or light cav later on. I think their bog iron did get nerfed a little bit as well, but Akanakis in Imperial Age makes the cav attack 33% faster. Let's see that little bonus there. He's not watching the spearmen though. These are pikemen, but in Roman War we have them spearmen are the next upgrade. Saying those Scythians can go paladin that have more base damage and attack faster, but I think they are missing the last armor. Yes, as a drawback. So they get the most glass cannon like cavalry in the game in Roman War, which is not too bad. And Margougou managed to get a Vil in there. I guess that's his wall, so he's walling himself in. Keeping Bruh from going out that side, I guess. I don't know. The Scorpion went down earlier, but he is losing all his military now. That Vil will go down. He's getting the infantry armor, and his infantry is obviously cheaper. But Bruh is getting Bracer now. Almost has enough for a castle. He has plenty of resources, lots of wood and gold. He's probably going to go for the expensive elite Amazon upgrade. Let's see how that plays out soon. I don't think he has ballistics yet. Nope. And advanced weaponry, which he'll get from university. Yep. As well as ballistics. Margougou getting a castle down. He is going to Imp. He's getting more eco upgrades, but he's on the back foot here. Bruh's going to drop a castle on his face, and the Comite is not going to be helpful in this situation at all. Scythians get a cool, unique unit besides the Amazon, the Kurgan-bound Chief. It's similar to a Paladin, different stats though, or a Knight. But when it dies, it has a little futile healing radius around it that heals nearby cav. I think like 7 HP or something. So you get one Kurgan here and it gets sniped, then all of these cav get healed 7 HP because they're in a tight ball right here. So you can do some interesting things with it. And it's not a bad unit in and of itself. It also gets the bog iron and Akanakis applied to it. So it can be a strong unit. I have a feeling these barracks are going to be very annoying for Bruh, just because he doesn't have any siege out to deal with them. The siege workshop's still there. He has his castle here, making a Palantin on. That is the Treb in Roman War. Unique skin. He's getting all his upgrades. Marksmanship. Oh, that's Parthian. Yep. Parthian tactics. Advanced weaponry. He's going in. Still has the light cav. He may get Hussar later. Let's see this bad boy. Oh yeah. Very cool skin. Very proud of that. You see Margougou getting on the back foot. He did get a castle back here. He will probably start making his own trebs. It's still going spearman.
Hey, sir.
He does have a scorpion here, yeah. So he's going to keep producing from this. Try and cut off the reinforcements. But there is a hole here.
Hey,
However, Margougou has the double TC play to be able to defend. And you see how beefy those wagons are. 7 pierce armor and the castle doing damage, so bro will not run in there. Let's see. How much damage they do? Yep. Treb will kill the wagon. One more shot. And Margougou's got auxiliary spearmen, which is the halb upgrade, different skins. And they will be super cheap at this point, similar to Goths. He's got scorpions as well. So he can do a good fight here. Margougou will have to defend at home as well, though, and Bruh is a little split on what to do with his main ball here, as his reinforcements are definitely getting cut off.
Later.
That might have been a misclick for Margougou. All the wagons. This is a little unnecessary, but he has a lot to pay attention to. He's maybe did that lumber camp out of habit, but yeah, you can just send the wagons forward to keep refreshing the wood. And Bruh is just attacking houses now, which has worked. He has housed Margougou, and he should know this castle over here. He does, just because his unit got shot at. He should start hitting that castle, and had to send the Amazons back as we're starting to make a castle here, but the scorpions are and they kill all 4 scorpions while the auxiliary try to slowly push forward. Bruh is going for Hussar and is now getting elite Amazon. I think we can see if they get the unique text from the war in here. Doesn't look like it. That would be cool though. Got another Palantinon, and make sure to send him forward. Yeah. Probably seeing if he can attack that, yeah. And then Margougou gets his own out.
Salam.
It'd be interesting to see these come and snipe that, but he may not be able to. He's not going to be able to run past that castle. He's going to wait. And no, if Scythians get siege engineers. Actually. Yep, they do. Germani do not get it. Interesting. I don't know if Scythians need siege engineers. But or Margougou deletes his house and walls, sends the spears in, and he should be able to clean those Palantinon up. These arms on fire pretty fast though. Yep, I think they have the upgrade now. You see how quick they shoot. Yeah, I think he has the unique tech. He is getting a recurve bow. I guess we'll see if it comes up, but yep, Amazon Hussar. That's maybe Scythian's best play. Very strong. Look at this nice battery, artillery battery here from Margougou though. He will be able to take that castle out. He's got the spears coming in, the cheap spears, but that seems to be all he's doing. He has. Germani can go full Cav Archer actually. I think they get just about full upgrades from him. Maybe missing Bracer. No, they have Bracer. So they get full upgrades on their Cav Archers. So it could be an option, but they will obviously not be superior to the Scythian ones.
Yeah. Hey, sir.
Still cutting off the reinforcements here. Like, this is dirt cheap. Sacrifice for Margougou, so these don't really matter. The fact that he's able to cut off reinforcements with that is good enough. But these spears will have a very tough time pushing forward without a meat shield, a little faster meat shield against the Amazons. As castle drop right here is going to be hard for putting all his production right there. Yep, he starts deleting all that. He'll be fine, though. He'll be able to send the trebs over there. Bruh did send some Cavan, managed to kill one Palantinon. I can just say Treb, it's easier. Killed one Treb. Bruh actually got Onager. gonna try to use Onager, getting advanced weaponry, helping the Amazons. Yep, your unit is Mangudai like. So you probably noticed that they are doing a lot of bonus versus siege. Yep, he's in a rough position. Yeah, look how fast they shoot. So that's the thing, is that they're shooting faster than you can click micro, unless you like train with that a lot. So you just want them to sit still pretty much. He tries to get Onager out here, but there's Hussar now. Bro has stopped villager production a long time ago. And Margougou's starting to get housed a little bit. This may be the end. These Onagers are the same range as these Amazons. It doesn't get siege engineers. Pretty rough. This may be the end right here. Tries to get a castle down. Those treads are attacking. He does have his own. So you see how quickly those melt though. Fighting ensues through the middle. Castle goes up. He's already on health though. I'm sure bro's having a fun time. I mean, it's similar with Magars. If you get Hussar or fully upgraded Cav Archers for him, you'd have a good time here. See the Kurgan-bound chief over here. Just a couple cav to kill that siege workshop. And here comes the ball. Onagers will not do it. Yeah, those things melt. GG's. Very good game by both. Margougou had a good push, was not able to get into the eco at all. Bro stayed on 4 TCs. And he got his death ball rolling. It's a very good game though. Yeah, I'd say there's not really much more Margougou could have done besides kill him quicker, and that, not like he would have known that. Oh, I don't want him to get to Elite Amazon, because he's not familiar with the civs as much. That's a good game though. Game number 3 on Nomad, and we have an odd choice of civs, I'd say, for this. That is a very nice TC for Margougou there. And they are relatively close to each other, yeah. So we have Margougou with Thracians, which is a good choice, it's fine. They do start with an extra 150 food, similar to what Lithuanians used to have. Infantry, +4 line of sight, infantry and cav move faster through the age, and elite skirmisher free. Light cav and then Hussar get an extra attack once you get that light cav upgrade in Castle Age. So Margougou got his dock up second. Thracians have no like real, they have no navy bonuses obviously, and their navy itself is alright. Nothing special there. But they are relatively good cav civ. Whereas Judeans is the choice for Bruh, which is interesting. They're definitely more an arena civ, or like hideout closed map. And he chose him for a Nomad. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, because I think he did random a couple civs in his draft, just because he didn't know what to pick. I think that's what the situation was. But Judeans, yeah, infantry and priest civ, have all the temple technologies. Their buildings refund 40% of stone, get an extra, I think it was 200 wood when this game happened. That got nerfed a little bit. Builders work faster. So maybe he chose them for Nomad just for the faster building castle, obviously, similar to Spanish. That's like their most known bonus, and they just play them on Nomad, drop a castle, go for conks. You'll never see them do anything else. But for Judeans, they have an infantry unique unit, it's very good. It has a high charge attack, which can help destroy villagers, and they're relatively cheap. But it's not really the best option for Nomad. And their navy, I don't think is anything special either, similar to Thracians. Yeah. They do have the trireme option, but for both civs, not really any specialty in Navy, which is not really a problem on Nomad. You'll be going for more for land later on. This Nomad does have a lot less land space, though, than I'm used to seeing, I feel like. Thracians, though, if we're talking about the unique units, they get the Peltast, which is an infantry. I want to say that got changed. That description may be messed up. I'll have to look back into that. But it's right now it has the Imperial Skirmisher skin, and it deals bonus damage against infantry. So it looks like a skirmisher, and I think you'll see that come into play here. They're a little confused on what it does, but it's like a skirmisher, but it deals bonus damage against infantry instead of archers, and it does move pretty fast. But for both right now, getting their fishing ships out, bruh. A little behind on that compared to Margougou. He's about to have his third, and they were scouting with their sheep, as is common on Nomad. Not found each other yet. Bruh has about half the map explored. Ah, very nice. He's going to be bringing a boar from all the way over there, using the sheep to keep that villa alive. Pro plays here, except he stopped doing it now. He does not have loom, so he's going to have to do the house trick. Oh, a little palisade. Very nice. Nomad is a very fun map to play. When you're not getting the usual civ like a Spanish, like I said before, and there might be a couple others, but so it can vary. I was gonna say vary differently. The games vary a lot if you depending on how you want to play. You can do full Navy. You don't usually want to. Team games on it can be pretty interesting too. But I don't think they have not found each other's dog. Margougou's going to keep circling around here. He will eventually find it. Bro will not see this anytime soon. Unless actually, he may have sent something down here earlier. Let's see. No, he has not seen that yet. He doesn't know that boar's there either. Which he would probably try to pull that up if he did. Margougou might be going for that right now, as well as pulling in another one. So this will be his third boar. And he's not clicked up yet. Or got loom. He'll probably be clicking up soon, especially with his third boar. And I don't know if he'll go for that or not. Bruh. Maybe clicking up soon. He's got himself his third boar. I believe that is. I don't think it's his second. They're getting lots of fishing ships out. About to be 6 for each. And in Roman War, you can garrison your fishing ships in the port. All civs can do that. It's a very nice quality of life change. Let's see. Bro's gonna claim that sheep. Get another one as well, so Margougou will not find Bro's dock. But that's alright. He is clicking up as well, and he has a lot of food. He's gonna get the Castle Age with probably over 1,000 food. Oh, they're talking about the shipyard here. So yeah, the shipyard I've talked about before is the military water building. And bro was just making sure Margougou knew about it. So you cannot make any military from your ports. This is civilian ships like fishing ship, trade cog, and the construction ship, which can make walls and gates and sea towers. But you do have to put down a shipyard to make military ships. I think you used to have to put down a port first, like as a prerequisite, but you don't have to anymore. You don't even have to go for a port if you want to play that way, but it's not ideal. You would definitely want fishing ships. You could just go straight to a shipyard in feudal age. And let's see. Bro gets his first one down. Margougou does not. He may not be going. Yeah, he's going to go fast castle for sure, but he may not bother with ships. Whereas Bruh is going to be a little behind on the castle. He did get the extra 200 wood though. Nice for him. Margougou did get that boar. And he's pretty open, whereas Margougou is nice and closed off. He's got another sheep here, he's got all the berries. I like his setup a lot. The ships aren't going to do much for Bruh. Margougou. Unless Margougou gets to Castle Age. Bruh's adding a lot of his own. He refreshed a port, got 2 shipyards, and he's going to go for monoream. I personally like to go for Hemiolias for the most part. They're going to kill fire ships, which is a common opening that most people are just used to. But they also deal good bonus damage against fishing ships. They will lose to monoreams, but I feel like people are more prone to go for fire ships. It's just a gambit or preference on what you want to do. There's no wrong answer, of course. Margougou is going to get fully walled up here, and he is on his way to Castle Age. Bruh will be able to get up there soon enough, but choosing to go for the Navy route. And see... Oh, Margougou is definitely going to drop a castle. He's going to try out the unique unit, though I don't think he knows what it does yet. And he will have... Yeah, with all these fishing ships still working, he'll have plenty of res to use it. Let's see. For the Peltast, that actually costs wood and gold. I thought it cost food. 4 range, 1 pierce armor, 6 attack, but I think the base one has like... Maybe the elite has like 8 bonus damage against infantry, I don't remember. But if Bruh tries to defend with Sicarius or Sicari, they will not work. We'll see how good these things do against villagers though, it should be fine. I don't know if they attack the same rate as a skirmisher. Bruh has not got fletching. But he is circling around with all his ships, so he will find these from Margougou, and I don't know if either of them know they can garrison in their port. Margougou is already running away, so maybe he sensed that. But he'll get trapped. Yeah, the garrisoning and port thing, like I forget that, even though we play on a weekly basis. I forget that's a thing. But usually on Nomad, I don't have like 10 fishing ships out. I'm not usually going for that. And let's see, Bruh comes forward, but the castle is already down. He's going to try to get a tower up, and he does build faster, so this will be interesting to see. Oh, Margougou does try to get back. He sees how fast that tower is going up. So, what will he do? He's going to bring it back. Very nice. Bruh used his stone on that tower. That was very well played by him. This castle should be able to go up. Oh, Bruh got more stone. I guess he bought more, I don't know, but he's going to get that tower up. Margougou's sending the boys. It's all in. This will be a big loss, but we'll see if the unit's worth it. Meanwhile, Bruh is distracted by that, not watching the ships. And this castle's about to go up. Bruh needs to get these bills out of here. Did send those off. 1 kill. And just missed that one. That tower's gonna go down though. I don't know if Bruh notices those bills. Yeah, he doesn't. They're sitting right under the castle though. And here's a Peltast that does have fletching on it. He's sitting it under the tower, very nice. And, wow, that was the castle that hit that bill, so yeah, it's doing normal amount of damage. Against any infantry though, they will definitely shred. Let's see, that bill's pretty weak, I don't know what he was doing. Let's see, these seem to train pretty fast too. So yeah, I think Bruh may have thought these are just like some kind of skirmisher, not really worry about them, but he sees they do plenty of damage. And they move fast, so yeah, they're gonna start killing the vills now. Bruh does have loom, of course. He's in a rough spot here, and not nearly enough for stone yet. Gets a free cell. He's probably wanting to go for those relics, but Spelltest will of course kill Priest as well, and he's getting shredded here. Yeah, these things are doing really well. I think they did get a nerf after this game. We have not played with them much. They got nerfed before because they just did too much against infantry, and of course they did fine against cavalry as well with that much damage. And moving fast, so there's just they have a lot of things going for them. But I think after this game they did get a little more of a nerf. It's always like that's what the point of these games is for, is to see some top tier gameplay and then fix the balance of the mod as well, based off the pros' feedback. Let's see, bro, got another tower up to defend here, but still, he's going to try to get a castle down at some point. He's going for a third TC. Yeah, that'd be his third, but his first one's going to go down soon. Margougou gets a siege workshop. He's going to support his spell test here. May have forgotten he's got a little squad in his castle. Russ keeping that fish boom going, and Margougou's fishing ships are all dead at this point. But he is definitely caught up in eco. Let's see, bruh at 29 vills. He's at 32. Yeah, so he's caught up there. He did lose a few dropping that castle, but with bruh's fishing ships, he is still in the lead in that regard. What can Judeans do here? Because these will still do fine against siege as well, but that may be your best play. Judeans get terrible cav, and Margougou's got a big squad of Peltest here. Get an outpost down. He is going to try to put the squeeze on bruh. Let's see. Very well played from him. Except he's running in the town center. No armor for him. Probably doesn't think that's necessary, and he's going to get a Mega down. But bruh is ready to get a castle. Gets that Vil sniped tower and town center, putting in work here, but these are still going to get a couple kills. That's unfortunate. Margougou's just tossing them, and he forgot about those, but he just wants to delay that castle as much as possible. He loses everything. He did get a couple kills. I don't know if that would be worth it, though. Score-wise, bruh is ahead very slightly, and that is probably because of his fishing ships and monoremes here. Not that they're doing anything more. Oh, Margougou actually did make another dock up here. I guess with that weak Vil, but bruh found it. Let's see. These Vils are trying to go for that Mango, just delay it. With the faster building, the castle's going to go up, of course. And Margougou still producing here. Does he have? He does not have another TC, so he's kind of going all in with the Peltest here. He does have to use that wood for it. It's not very cheap. 55.50. Maybe it got more expensive, so it could have been cheaper this game. I don't remember. But that is, it's about the same amount of res as a Cav Archer. Let's see, bruh, 12 on stone. He's going to try to do another castle at some point, and he is making Sicari, plural, but I doubt he knows that these do bonus damage against infantry. Meanwhile, Margougou is continuing to boom. That is the good thing about just making a wood and gold unit. And he's got another town center coming. 6 on stone, he could get up to another castle, but these things, if you keep him alive, like he has done, they don't train especially fast, especially compared to the Sicari, but can't keep him going, similar to Conquistador, of course. So maybe this is the play for Thracians on Nomad. Let's see here. So these things, they're pretty cool. 15 damage on the charge attack, and you can increase their base damage by 3 if you get 3 relics. And I think that's the cap. But they move pretty slow until you send them to target a unit. I don't think it works on buildings. They then move 35% faster, so they start sprinting, which is cool to see. But they will get shredded if they get anywhere near these spell tests. Let's see here. Yep. With the repairs, the Mangonel's going to do just fine against these. I don't know where that came from. But Bro's not hurting too bad. Like, he's under pressure, but he's got the fishing ships going. He'll definitely get another castle down soon. He's lost a lot of vills. Here's Margougou, who's on 2 TCs now and needs more on food. Still not a single farm, actually. And he's going to make another port here. Yeah, he needs to get more on food besides just those berries. And let's see here. See these Sicarius get melted real quick. Yep. Very nice. Margougou now sees all of Bruh's base, besides the ports and shipyards, of course. Except he does have a mill over here. Blacksmith. Snipes that Mangonel. Margougou does not have another one up, but he's continuing to make protest. And he's getting a shipyard down as well. Bruh, he was going to go for a castle here. Those 3 vills died, and... Ooh, that was very close. Yeah, I don't know where he'll choose to go with that next castle. Margougou's starting to pull ahead and score, though, probably with his boom. Yep, 56 vills versus 38 plus whatever fishing ships. Let's see here. Nice little split. I feel like that's predictable for pros at this level, but it's hard for me to tell like when that damage comes in. It looks like 2 of them got hit, but you don't really know when after the splash happens and the dust settles. Let's see though, another Mangonel out, and he is getting fire ships, which will clean up these monorails just fine. Looks like he did change that to a shipyard instead of a port. Ooh, very nice moves. Odd choice for a town center, but okay. He's gonna try to get rid of this siege workshop, and Bruh slowly falling behind in score. He would need to switch into something else. One cool thing about Rome at War on Nomad is if you get the Octeris in Imperial Age, it's a 15 range siege ship. Fires very slow though. You can range a good bit of somebody's base. Like, you might be able to hit that castle from here. Maybe not, that's probably too far. Then you can get, if you have it, you can get siege engineers to increase that range once more. Let's see, ooh. Nice little dump out, but he does get the Mangonel, very good. He only got 1 Peltesco though. And he's continued to shred the vills. Bruh's not having a good time with that. No production going. Margougou at 64 vills now. Bruh's getting more gill nets. Transport ship might have been a mistake. Yeah, so he's getting more fishing ships though, and that castle did shred a bunch, like maybe half that squad there. All of those are weak, but he has more in the works, and he's getting another castle up. That's a very nice gold mine right there. I'd put a TC on that. Let's see. Margougou is killing the monoremes. The Bruh is dropping a single Ville castle here. Way to go. I don't know if Margougou can see that. Yeah, he can because of the wall. Need to get a town watch. Let's see if that goes up though. I mean, it's working 30% faster. I don't think Margougou notices. Some Sicarius back here will shred the vills with that bonus damage. Very low vill production though from him. And he does get the quick wall, nice. He's gonna get another TC. I think he only lost this TC to the castle. This one managed to stay up. Margougou, wow, dropping a tower right here. I don't know if you see that. He can't. That's a very nice tower. Gets the stone up. Unfortunately, the TC already went up. That was the outpost Ville, and Margougou didn't notice this. It looks like he did not lose a Ville. Very nice by him. We're making some fire ships now, and Sicarius. castles that he's making them from there. Very good. So he's going to try to raid a little bit and maybe get some outposts down with that Vil. Margougou's circling though. Does have this tower secured. I don't know. Can I click it? Yeah, he does have Vodka in those for spell test. Another blacksmith. That was probably a mistake. He has that one over there. That was meant to be a siege work. Well, no, that wouldn't be where siege workshop is. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's supposed to be a stable. Margougou getting a castle over here in defense. And these have already used their charge. If I can click them. Yeah. Used to charge back pretty fast, but now it's kind of slow. And Margougou sent a couple of Peltas over there to defend. I do not think this game... I know this game will go to Imperial Age. Do not have nearly enough res. Let's see. He's trying to circle in, but these things shred too quick. It didn't look like they were running very fast. He may have just patrolled those instead of directly clicking it. Yeah, you don't want to patrol with the Sakari. You want to click on a unit to make it run fast. But Bruh calls the GG. Very well played from both. I like to see the unique unit play. Looks like. Alright. Good to be back at it. We have Margougou in the blue, Bruh in the green. Bruh is Picts, and Margougou is Iberians. Infantry extravaganza. The Picts are a very good civ right now. They have some good eco bonuses. Double the housing pop. Garrison mills with livestock. Farmers work faster. And then infantry do more damage against walls and stone defenses. Kind of random, but it is helpful for breaking into bases. And then one of the most important things is they can train cows in mills. And they're fairly cheap. I don't remember the exact cost, maybe like 30 food, 20 wood, something like that. So you can have them garrisoned in there, or just make them, and not have to make farms per se, which is very nice. Margougou, Iberians, another infantry civ. They get the faster firing skirms with no minimum range as well. Infantry generate food while fighting, and it increases with upgrades. So that's like the unit line upgrades. I don't think tracking or arson applies to that. And this has been messed around with a good bit. I think it's in a good state right now, but we haven't tested it a whole bunch. Sorry, don't know what that was. So we'll see if that comes into play, and I'll take a look at the counter. If it works when attacking buildings or anything, so it's really nice. Spearmen deal 25% more bonus damage. That was just added recently to give them a little more of a bump. Supplies force march free, farming upgrades free. So good little eco there, and farms contain 15% more food. I think similar to Chinese. So you can delay that horse collar for a bit if you want to.
Presto.
See the map. It's not too well. It's runestones. That's why. So you get 4 wood lines and runestones. I was about to say it's not too bad for both of them. So, but it varies on how you want to wall. So Margougou could go all the way to the edge if he wants. Still some big walls though. Whereas Bruh can have his whole egg base that the pros love to do. I guess it is the optimal strat. Population for both is 13 Vils. No idle time, Bruh not losing a Vil to a boar this time. Has all his hotkeys in order. And they're both pushing in deer, of course. No aggression this early on, no drush quite yet. We might see one though in a little bit. Barbarians, you would get that food generating, which would be nice. Picts can do a good infantry rush, but really they're just going for like their eco. They're trying to defend their eco, you could say. So they don't have like military bonuses just right off the bat. But Brock's Towers is a very nice upgrade you can get in the Castle Age. It would get rid of hill forts. You can't get that then. But Brock's Towers allows you to turn your towers into barracks, basically. You can train all the infantry, including Woad Raiders. So you don't need to train from castle anymore. So that can be very helpful. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. We have Margougou coming forward with 4 vills. So a tower rush from the Iberians, it seems. Bruh is getting his barracks down. He went up at 18 pop. Margougou at 19. Margougou chose not to do a barracks. Oh, well there it is. And he may have just seen that right away. Bruh going for archers, okay. And it looks like he has started making cows. Let's get his spearmen out. Yeah, he has all his other sheep in there.
Kid?
This will be interesting. So, Margougou will be late. I guess he's not going to do a tower? I don't know. I mean, he has 4 vills here, but he's late getting it up now, I guess just because of his choice of location. And I don't know what that wall is. He might be just trying to lane this gold or something. They will both have archers out. Bro, choosing to go skirmisher right away. Oh, just skirmisher fight. Well, Iberians are definitely going to be better with that. And
See? Presto.
the spear's just a trash war right now. Interesting. No farms yet from Margougou. He does have the free farming upgrade. And that reminds me that it doesn't matter. Once you have more food, I like to delay horse collar, you get horse collar anyways. That was something I've said before, but then recently they did get the free upgrades. So it doesn't technically apply this time, but it is very helpful nonetheless. Bruh's at 23 vills. Margougou's house, he is at 24 though. And I didn't see if there was a kill here yet on vills. Margougou did lose 1 forward though.
Monday?
And he is just fighting with the vills here. That's interesting. This is some extra military.
Monday?
His skirmishers are way better though. They fire faster and they have no minimum range.
Monday?
I'm sure he knows they fire faster, but like that means you can micro a little quicker than normal. It didn't seem like he was though.
Monday?
Probably focusing on the vills. He loses another
Presto.
1. Don't know how many Bruh has lost. He's at 26.
See?
Margougou at 24. Maybe none. His corpses do last longer, so we can kind of see. It doesn't look like Bruh has lost any vills. It's not too shabby. They both have lost their scouts. And
See?
Margougou has 8 on berries. Getting the farms down now, that'll be good for him. Picks have the cows, but their farms also last longer, so you just get, you can do whatever you want with the food. The only thing they're missing is berry bonus.
Servidor. See?
Margougou
Monday?
maybe losing track of the vills. This trash fight is going on again. I did catch the stream a little while earlier.
Monday?
Presto.
I think they were doing a trash fight on another game too. Maybe that was yesterday. Bro has his blacksmith down though. No upgrades from him yet, and the score is even. They're doing good. I don't know if we can see. I think we can see up here if he's training cows, but he's obviously not. Right now 17 on food here, so yeah, the cows can be very helpful. You can get more mills down, put them all on a hotkey, and just pump out cows, but he's doing farms as well. You farm 10% faster. Not a bad choice either way.
Servidor.
And skirmishers continue coming. Bro's getting fletching. And Margougou's now getting his blacksmith. 2 more
See?
vills forward. What is he going to do with this?
Monday?
I wonder. No, none on stone, so he can make 1 tower and then we'll see.
Presto.
Is he going to go right here?
Kid.
Probably would just want to go ahead and get right on the blacksmith. Otherwise, these vills aren't doing much for him. Has he seen... Let's see.
See?
He sees this. Oops. So that would be a good spot to tower right here.
Servidora?
Does not know if Bruh is on gold
Monday?
yet, but yeah, he's just sending all these vills forward and then
See?
making houses with them. Technically
Presto.
using them as
Monday?
army. Still no fletching for Margougou. He's tight on res. Still getting them farms down. Bruh has continued making cows. He's probably not just trying to hold back from pumping a lot out at once. Just maintaining a few under. And he is switching into scouts now, which will really hurt Margougou, who has now
Airlove.
sent all the vills back. Maybe these
Kid.
were a mistake.
Kia.
The new ones were, I don't know. And he is switching to stable as well. Look at them. They know the meta. It's
See?
like they know how to play.
Monday?
But Bruh's getting pushed back by the superior skirms. Another thing with the skirms, though, is
Presto.
if he gets
Monday?
fletching, which he has now, they can fight scouts if you have a good enough ball, because they have no
Presto.
minimum range as Iberians.
Presto.
And Margougou is using this vill as a
Servidor.
sacrifice to
See?
absorb some damage. So let's see. Bruh has more scouts coming out. Currently just these 2, and
See?
Margougou has not made a scout yet with his stable. But you can see the skirmishers now, and he's getting
Monday?
the spear out. That'll be very helpful. See the skirmishers with no minimum range. And it seems he realizes that too. Yeah, he's definitely using that to his advantage. So it's not doing too much damage.
See?
Obviously, there's still skirms. But how about that surprise, bruh? So the question is, who will get up to Castle Age first? Currently, we don't know. Neither are on gold. They have plenty on food, though. Bruh has quite a lot on wood. He could transfer to gold if he wanted. Still making cows. Oh, there he goes.
Forgere.
But he has gotten most of those vills on the farms now, so his farms will be hauling. And Margougou has basically made this a village. It's where 2 of his 3 production buildings are. And he's on gold as well. Man, they know their timing, I guess. I don't really know what would indicate. It's like I need to switch. I could tell when to switch into scouts. It's like if they have so many skirms. But with both of them going on to gold at the exact same time, it's funny.
Presto.
And the scouts will get pushed back. They're with a spear dotted in here and there, and the
See?
Iberian skirms holding their own. Bruh getting a little quick wall down. He's going to prevent them from coming in.
Kia.
It's probably
Forgere.
all villas around here. He's dropping more farms. He may have forgot about the cow. So with the cow, you have to make sure you're continually making them, and it's a little bit of micro. So with picks, it makes sense to transition into farms if you want to do that, since you have a bonus for it. Margougou sold his stone. It's still nowhere near Castle Age. Bruh. No market yet. He will be up relatively soon. Still making military. He has plenty of scouts here, but the spears will keep that at bay. Margougou will click up here in a second. And for Iberians, Bruh looks like he's gonna click up too. For Iberians, I don't know, you could go. Just depends on what the enemy's gonna make, but you could go some strong infantry.
Monday?
But you can do elite skirmisher obviously if you want to. And then if you get the castle down, you get Soliferum. So your skirmishers pierce through armor, but they deal half base damage. So that's good against other skirmishers, obviously, and it can be good in some cases. It did get nerfed to that half base damage because it used to be too strong. Because they're already strong skirmishers, but I don't know how helpful it is in a lot of cases. It's the same with Wood Steel with who is it? Dravidians. If your opponent doesn't have armor, like if their units don't have armor, then your thing's not doing anything. It's not as good as just getting straight up damage. But he is going into another stable. Iberians can do Cav Archer, and they do get full upgrades up to Cavalier and Hussar, so that's fine with them.
Presto.
I don't know if he
Monday.
realizes
See?
he could be just sending a spearman at some buildings and getting food from that. Not that it is a huge bonus, but it's better than nothing. It's like having a relic generating food for you. He is going into Cavalrymen, which is Knights. I don't think we got any upgrades on him yet. No elite skirmisher for him. Bruh is up as well, and man, he has a lot of res.
Kid?
Just keeping those sheep in there to constantly generate. And he's going to go into archers. Getting Bodkin now. He's got 2 on stone because he did drop TC. Did he drop another one, or did he sell his other stone? He may have sold. Oh no, it's because he did the tower. Margougou getting the second TC as well, and a priest out. And Brett's getting the priest out, so he did see cavalrymen coming in. Look at that cool skin. But priest is coming out, and Margougou will probably see that. He's fighting under the tower, though.
Kid?
He did get the first armor and attack on his cavalrymen, as well as bloodlines. So he's getting those upgrades in. So Iberians, a cool thing they can do is go into Cav Archer in Imperial Age, and they can get a charge shield like Shrevamsha Riders. If you get that unique tech, I don't remember how expensive it is though. But with this many skirmishers here, obviously you don't want to bother with Cav Archers. Bruh's going into a 3rd town center. No stone for Margougou yet. He bought some for the TCs and an extra 100 as well. But he's currently being pushed back by trash. Don't know what the game plan is here. Bruh getting all his eco, getting town watch. He is doing good. Tons of food coming in still. Picks are no joke. It doesn't look like they have like great military bonuses, but your eco will be rolling for sure, and you can still play. You can use generic units. You don't necessarily need the bonuses for them. Their archers aren't going to be great later on. Their cavalry is not great either. But in a Castle Age fight, doesn't really matter. It just depends on late game. Margougou is getting raided at the same time he is raiding with his knights. And Bruh did get 1 conversion. I don't know how many priests he has out. He's getting a 4th town center. He's just going to go full eco. Margougou continuing to make cavalrymen. Iberian Cav, besides getting the full upgrades in Castle Age, nothing special. But they may not want to be cheesing around with their infantry stuff and unique techs quite yet. Bruh will probably get a castle eventually. Let's see if we can see that cool tread. Yeah, he's gonna get 1 more in stone.
Kid? Margaret.
He has transitioned into improved bowman, which is crossbowman in the base game.
Monday?
And Margougou is getting, oops, getting his relics. Beautiful. And over there, I don't know if he's looking in, yeah, he's looking in the fog of war. He does have those two close to him, relatively, and already has one. Trying to dodge that priest. Bro has his own knights out. He can make his own. Obviously, probably doesn't want to put upgrades into it. And he's getting handcart. Just full eco power. And show off what the pigs can do. That is a nice outpost here, so he has full vision. On this side, he still has scouts over there and his spear. They're both running around with spears. Did lose a priest over here. Surely that wasn't to the spear, though. There's a cavalry in there. And Bruh is the first up with a castle. Margougou is now transitioning to stone. And he's attacking with his archers. Margougou tried to get a siege workshop up. Just quickly pushed back. He not in time. He should be fine with this amount of cavalry. Bro chose to attack the villagers, delay that siege workshop. He's getting attacked over here. That knight has gotten 2 kills already, and will get a 3rd. Castle will still go up, and we'll see if he chooses to do Brock's Towers or Hill Forts. Town centers +3 range. Buildings regenerate 10% of their HP per minute. Helpful little bonus there, especially fighting against or defending against siege, but he could also do nothing. We shall see. He's going up to Imperial Age. Solid eco, and Margougou is definitely behind. He will not be able to pick up anytime soon, especially if he wants to drop a castle instead of selling stone. He has plenty of knights though. Bura has another castle going up, and a 5th town center. He's just going crazy. Margougou should be able to just take that down. I guess. Doesn't have wide enough here. That'll be 2 or 3 conversions if he's not careful. Yeah, you need more knights to kill a TC. No conversion for Bra. Unlucky. RNG continues to push Ville over here with outposts, though. I like it. He's probably forgotten about those scouts. I will occasionally just hit my idle military hotkey, make sure I have everything fighting. Because I am a pro, of course. And he is transitioning into barracks. So he might not be doing... yeah, he's getting the upgrades, but didn't do Brock's Towers. He's going to go full infantry, though. And Margougou is going full stable. Still fighting with this TC. It's not ideal, but he has killed all of Bra's military over here. It's going to prove the troubles. He's going to continue to prevent that castle, though. If he keeps sending knights over here, they'll be able to kill that TC. The Villes will have to hop out at some point.
Monday?
He's going forward with a castle. He's going full military. He knows he's behind. And there we have Imperial Age. He'll be able to afford another castle here soon. He has plenty of res. So he's going Spearman, which is pikeman in the base game. As you saw, Levy Spearman is the first upgrade in the war. And here come the boys. He's memeing. Bruz Castle should not go up unless he gets a cheeky quick wall in. Margougou can be annoying with that priest, though, for sure. Ooh, this is tricky because the spearmen are here as well. Yeah, he's pushing back or moving back with the other stone he had, so he'll be fine. Margougou pumping out the knights, getting wheelbarrow now. A solid 40-minute wheelbarrow. Upgrades. Still no unique text for him, though. So Terrains is a very nice one. Forts fire faster and make nearby buildings work faster. villagers can drop off resources on them, so they become a pseudo town center. That obviously doesn't make villagers though. And we will get to see the Palintenon. Very nice. It's just a treb, but it's a cool skin. And he's sending the boys himself.
Yeah.
So that castle has to go up now. There's a lot of villagers. Yep, there we go. Quick and easy.
Margaret.
This, honestly, bro could just batter this down, I doubt. You never see the pros get murder holes, do you? But he's going into a Imperial Age, so he was able to get the res himself. Let's see, where is his... There it is. Shooting the bananas. Very cool. Margougou is getting himself a ram and another one.
Presto.
And he has the Ketrati, which is a infantry with a charge attack. That also, I think it also generates food. Yeah, all their infantry generate food. So let's see.
Presto.
You see a slow counter. Yeah, because he only has 2, obviously. The more infantry you pump out, and the more you upgrade him, the more food you'll be getting.
Kid.
Bruh's here with Woad Raiders. He
Have
has
it
full
up.
upgrades on him. Yep. Besides the attack. Those things will start destroying buildings as well, if he gets a lot of them. It's looking to be Bruh's game. Gives an extreme eco lead. Solid map control, at least on his side. Neither have really expanded very far. But Margougou is not stopping yet. He's choosing to continue to go cavalry. I mean, if he knows that Iberians have good cav archers, then he should use that. Pigs can get siege, obviously. Though they do not get siege onager or catapult. So I think cav archers are the way to go, especially against Picts, but again, Margougou may not know that. And he's already invested so much in cavalry, he's now getting infantry upgrades, armor.
Margaret.
So he's going to try to do a fight with that. These trebs will go down though, especially if he sees that he's about to. Yep. There he goes. So those will go down. Bro kind of listed that. He's not paying attention to him.
Monday.
He's getting a lot of
Have it up.
Woad Raiders out though, and now expanding to this side. While Margougou chooses to raid him back. Little Woad Raider raid.
Margaret.
Their namesake. And I don't know if he realizes that he has those patrolling there. That's an annoying thing about patrol. These will not. There, now he sees it. Yeah. Or they, I guess they saw the Woad Raiders. They will not react to the idle military hotkey because they are patrolling.
Kid. Have
Look
it
how
up.
fast though these Woad Raiders are going to start tearing down these defenses or these buildings. I think they also get arson. Yep, which is where I did get. Getting a castle in the north. He has one in the south. These will be his only 2 so far. Look at the res for
Margaret.
He's not even making anything right now. I think he's just.
Kid.
How's he not making anything? There he goes. Yeah, so he's gonna stop the Vil production. He doesn't need them. These Woad Raiders will tear everything up. This is Bruh's game. Very nice. Yep. Margougou's overrun. No res, really. Just trying to make some K-Tronti in the castles, but it's not going to be enough production. And the GG is called. Well done. That was very nice to see the Picts eco just absolutely grow. All the res he needed. Still no unique text though. Let's see if they get into the next game.